Hey guys, welcome back to our Farm Life channel. So it's the Monday after Easter. We finally have everything to get the combine done. I think I got about an hour's worth of work on this. And then we're going to move the sprayer out, 1586 out. The combine will go to the corner of the shed, and we're getting the corn planter out today because we've got work to do to it. So the 4020, we're ready to start it. Which I don't know, that video will be before this one. It needs the injection pump pulled, the 1206 does, and then the new 4020 that I haven't showed you guys yet. We got 3 pumps that need pulled, so we're gonna just get the planter out and we're gonna move all them over along this wall, pull them all off, take them up to Finley to get them worked on. Because the corn planter needs to be a priority because we have the parts we need for it right now. And we can't be building fence because we don't have fence posts. So it's shaping up like, I think we're going to get in the fields early, or maybe at a normal time instead of, we might be done planting by Memorial Day instead of just starting this year with any amount of luck. But I'm starting to dread that everything's going to happen at once with, if we continue going forward with the hog barn, which I hope we do. I just called our dump truck that seen a couple videos ago. I got a company from Sydney. They're going to come get it and work on it just purely because I don't want to pull the pump down there and I don't have time to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and gotta change all these little bearings out here in the back of the combine and put this pan back in, and I think that's done. I'm about positive. I'll check with DJ. He's tiling today, but that should be finished up, and then we can put this thing in the corner and forget about it for a few months. Alright, so I just ground in a bunch, and these are the old ones, new bearings for these shaft spreaders. They go there. There's several of them in there on each side. I'm putting new gears in here because these will, I think I explained it earlier, but these will strip out, and you can see that the teeth are half worn off on them. So I got new ones. So you can get all that replaced. These bearings were fine, but this sits full of dust in here, and I think I've heard several red combines be burning because of this area, so I'm not gonna let some, I don't even know what they were, $10 bearings. 30, how many of them do we get? Okay, I guess they're $37 bearings, but still cheaper than burning a combine. So we're gonna get them put in. I gotta change the gears out and slide the shafts back in, drive a couple roll pins, and then I think this part of it will be done. We got the belt retention, the new gears in there with all the new bearings. So now we can put the covers back on here and work on this pan that goes in right there. Well, the shop here is a disaster, but the combine is done. Just got these spinners that back on, the new pan in. And if you remember before, this was dropped down way just below these spinners, so that's up where it needs to be. So we're doing, everything looks good and got it all put back together. I had to get a hold of DJ on a couple things that he tore apart because he is tiling for the neighbors right across the field there. So I think we've got one more bolt to put in up here, which he already had it in, but we are missing a nut. So I'm gonna go ahead and back the machine out with it like this, and then I'll have to clean stuff up before I back it out, but I'll back it out and then I'll see if that nut's laying on the ground somewhere that we can't see it, and we'll probably just take the leaf blower and blow the floor clean, and then we'll start working towards getting the corn planter out. nothing can be easier. I just put the hammer strap on this tractor to move the planter out, and it's backing up and heard a pop, and I think we've got problems. Damn tie rod broke. Or come out. If it just come out, I might be able to beat it back on there actually. But guess I'm glad it was in the shop, but it's always something, I guess. See if I can beat that back on to get what I need done. I can't get it popped back on there because their steering cylinder's in the road, so we'll put the hammer strap on the 986, I guess. Well, it only took 2 tractors, but we got the planter out. I'll have to get tire rods for that one. I'll try to, when I get some help later, we'll lift up the front end of the skid loader and move it in and get it back in front of the 6-row or something where we can, till we can work on that. But I'll run the planter in here on the concrete so we can start working on that. I'll move all the boxes up there, come off the wall. That way we can get some stuff in over there. 40-20 manure spreader could probably be backed in here, because that don't need 40-20 and it sat out most of the winter, so don't need to sit out anymore than it has to. Hopefully we can get it in here. Hey guys, well, it's about 10 o'clock. I've worked on the planter all afternoon. Kind of forgot to set you guys up, but show you, got the 15 there for whenever we get tie rods for that. Need to get them ordered tomorrow. Got both 40-20s tucked in there. I'll talk about that one maybe tomorrow. Got the combine put away where it's gonna sit, sprayers pulled in. Have the planter on the 986 now, since the 15 decided to take a shit on me earlier. But we used to pull this planter with the 15. Just moving around on the 986, it don't feel like there's much there, but we had traction issues more than power. But what I did is I pulled all of our gauge wheels off, all of them but one. I'll have to take a skid loader and lift up on this so I can get that one out. Got all the gauge wheels off, all the double disc openers, most of the no-till holders. I didn't realize how bad these were getting. So we're gonna replace them. There's a couple that I can't get off. My impact won't bring them off, and I need to heat them up with the torch, but I didn't want to do that tonight because I didn't know when I was going to be quitting for the night. I don't like heating on stuff like that and then going to the house for the night. So last thing I just got done doing is I took all these drag chains off that used to hang back here because we put these new spike closing wheels on last year, and I was getting pretty pissed off last spring because they kept getting wrapped up and then they'd bend and they'd be hitting, and it was just a disaster. So took them off. I don't really think they do a whole lot in a no-till condition, but I'm thinking planting is gonna sneak up on us a little bit. Got some Snapchats. There were some guys planting beans today, and I seen Andy Detweiler, the harmless farmer, started planting corn today. So we don't have our dry fertilizers on yet, and our starter fertilizer isn't here yet, so we're not in any big rush. But I did get a call of the meters that I pulled out a couple weeks ago. I think I showed that in the video. They are done, so we can go back and get them anytime. But yeah, that'll be all for tonight. I'll show you a little bit more when they go back together on this thing. Going back together is the slow part because we got to shim all them double disc openers up. But I don't know how much we'll work on this tomorrow because I've got to seed first thing in the morning. I'm going to hook 40/20 up to small cultivators, and got a like acre field that's too much of a pain in the ass for row crop equipment. We're going to seed it to hay, and then on my cousin's place, they got a couple acres. We're going to seed it down to hay. So I want to get that worked up, and then he's going to get the seed for us, and then we'll might drill it tomorrow too. I'd like to. It's supposed to rain on Thursday, so. And I got a meeting tomorrow night, so. That'll probably be all on the planner for tonight, and maybe we'll get on it tomorrow some, but that'll be the end of this video. I'm going in, I'm tired, and I'd like to get a video put together tonight. I'm gonna try to get a routine back with these and keep it so you're not so far behind. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.